When we're talking about continuous QA, what we're talking about is moving a few steps beyond what most of us do when we're working with a continuous integration environment and getting a little bit closer to more of a continuous delivery environment. For most of us, what continuous integration means is we have some build system in place. We have a tool such as Hudson or Jenkins that's going to check our code out every time we make a change to it, and then compile that code, run the unit test, maybe package up an artifact and put it in a repository somewhere. And that gives us a great deal of value. What it doesn't give so much value to is our communication with the business customer that we're working with. Our business customers are constantly asking us, when are we going to be done? What features have we completed? And many times we don't really know a good answer to that question because we don't have a good suite of automated tests in place. So with continuous QA, what we want to do is to take the tests that the business is going to consider valuable, those acceptance tests that tell us whether or not a business feature is complete, automate those with a tool such as Selenium or Water or HTML unit. Take those tests, and once we get done with the continuous integration process, we want to take our web application that we're working with and automatically deploy it to an environment somewhere. Usually during the course of this effort, we're going to also need to be able to automatically migrate the staging database schema from the current version to the next version of the software that we're working with. So we'll need a process for doing that. And then once we have the database migrated, we have the application deployed, we're wanting to fire off that suite of automated tests. And we want this to happen every time we make a change to code. So as the code base is continually changing, we're able to tell our business customers, these features are done, these features that were done have been broken, there's been some regression, and we can have that happening every single time code changes. This goes back to the fact that QA is something that can be quite painful for us. Well, when you look at the continuous delivery book written by Jez Humble, you find out that if something hurts, you should do it more often. Why is that? Because you're going to find a way to make it not hurt. And so what I've done is to take Jenkins, a tool called Capistrano that comes out of the Rails space to help us deploy our applications, and then Selenium, and we're going to do a case study of showing how to go from having absolutely none of this in place to having a full solution that will, every time we check in code, check out that code, build it, run our unit tests, deploy the code to some environment, migrate the database, and then run all of those tests and give us back a report so that we know where things are. And so I hope that by the end of this you'll see how easy it is to take these different open source tools and glue them together to create a solution that's going to give your business a lot of value.